What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. So we're going to be going over the new heroes that are coming into the game. Inner Alicia and I don't know what the other one's called. Inner Alicia and Isabel. That one's the epic. But we're going to be mainly focusing on the new legends that are coming. And it will be on this week's Miracle Wishes, which is February 16th. And then I'll go over the patch notes in a separate video after. Because it's just going to be too much to talk about otherwise. So Inner is the new hero coming in from Nameless Brotherhood. It's a defense hero. It's green mark as well. And she honestly does look very impressive. Very impressive. But we're going to go over her skills. Have a little read together. Mana Impact is her first basic attack, which is deals defense damage to a single enemy with a chance to inflict stun for 1 turn. When Inner has activated level 2 overflowing mana, this stun cannot be removed. So, a similar kind of concept that we see from Nicholas, in the sense that we can't remove the freeze. This stun cannot be removed, which is pretty powerful. That's nice to pinpoint an enemy that we want to be out of the game. Mana Shield is her first active skill. Grants all allies a shield based on Inner's maximum health for 2 turns. The effect of which is increased for targets from Nameless Brotherhood, Doom Legion, and Eternal Sector, and reduced for targets from Dragon Tribe and Sword Harbor Guards. I guess that's because they're all OP, right? Like, this is okay. Nameless Brotherhood, Doom Legion, and Eternal. There's a lot of good Doom Legion. There's some good Eternal Sector, and Nameless Brotherhood. This will help a lot in faction as well. Instinct's mana is her passive. Gains layers of mana residual at the beginning of the battle. Gains 5 layers of for every 1 Nameless Brotherhood, Doom Legion, or Eternal Sector ally, and loses 1 for every 1 Dragon Tribe or Sword Harbor Guards ally. Gains 2 layers for every 1 ally from other factions. Hang on, wait, what? Why would they do that? Gains 2 layers for every 1 ally from other faction. Okay. Mana residue. Okay, whatever. Will not be removed when the owner dies or at wave transition, which is nice. Meanwhile, when there are 20, 25, or 30 layers of mana residual, Inner activates level 1, 2, or 3 of overflowing mana, which is actually pretty nice. You know, we do need to see the multipliers. We always say this. Level 1 increases self-defense. Level 2 increases self-shield effect. Level 3 additionally increases self-effect. So it is just, you know. But wait. This is just for her, right? Yeah. This is just for her. But, you know, this is going to make her much more survival-wise. Mana Erosion. Now, this is the one that's really interesting. Okay, this is skill 4. Deals 3 stages of defense damage, each to all enemies. Meanwhile, the second and the third stage have a chance to increase the cooldown of the target's all skills by 1 turn, caps at the maximum cooldown. The cooldown of the skill will not be increased or reduced by any effects. This is going to be freaking massive with Ben Alston. Freaking massive, okay? Yeah, it's going to be. We can literally stop the enemies doing so much between Ben Alston and Inner. So that's going to be very interesting. Let's have a look at the exclusives. Mana Blade Shield, level 1 exclusive. When casting Mana Shield at level 2, overflowing mana, Inner grants Consolidation 2 for all allies for 2 turns. If overflowing mana has not reached level 2, Inner grants Consolidation 1 for all allies for 2 turns. Level 2 exclusive increases the layers of mana residual granted by every 1 Nameless Brotherhood, Doom Legion, and Eternal Sector ally to 8. When there are 40 layers of mana residual, Inner additionally activates level 4 overflowing mana, which is at the beginning of each wave and at the end of each turn, grants itself 1 layer of mana protection, up to 1 layer, which is immune to all damage dealt, and becomes invalid after taking direct attack 1 time or direct damage 1 time. This is nice as well. Level 3, each time a Mana Erosion successfully increases the target's skill cooldown, there is an 80% chance to inflict Feebleness 1 for 2 turns, or there is an 80% chance to inflict Feebleness 2 for 2 turns if the targets are already under Feebleness 1, meaning if it's paired with, say, Hoth, and we have done the AoE Feebleness, then we use our Mana Erosion on top of this. Everyone's going to be on Feebleness 2, so Hoth is going to be a brilliant pair as well for Inner. Hoth will be very nice. It's a shame that they're different marks. Hoth's red, she's green. But it's still going to be a very nice kind of, if for our damage dealers. AoE Feebleness 2 all around is insane. Moving... We need to see the multipliers, okay? Yes. But she is looking like a very good hero. And would I pull for her a Miracle Wish? Yeah, I would. I would like to have this hero. I think she's going to have a lot of, you know, a lot of helpful things for us. Number 2 is Alicia. She is a legend, the Forgotten attacking green mark again. Cold-blooded strike deals 2 stages of attack damage and bleed damage each to a single enemy. Meanwhile, each stage has a chance to inflict 1 layer of bleed for 2 turns. We can't see any percentages. Like, I can't see the chance it has to inflict. I can't see how much attack damage is done. So this is one that's quite hard to judge. Our Merciless Blade is the first active skill. Deals attack damage to all enemies with a chance to inflict 1 layer of bleed for 2 turns. Afterward, grants Self-Flying Blade for 1 turn, during which Merciless Blade will be upgraded to Deadly Blade. It deals 2 stages of attack damage and extra bleed damage each to all enemies. Meanwhile, increases the extra damage dealt by 10% for every 1 layer of bleed they have, up to 10%. Meaning, if we're pairing her up with another big bleed hero, and there's a lot of bleeds on the enemies, this is going to be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how much damage she can do, but again, we do need to see the multipliers before we can say if she's going to be like amazing. Ice Hunter, which is a passive. When Alicia is killed, Ice Hunter will appear and take up place to continue the battle. With part of self-max health, which is a certain percentage of her maximum health, Ice Hunter is immune to all buffs and debuffs. Meanwhile, at the end of Ice Hunter's 3rd turn, Alicia will be revived with the same health percentage as the Ice Hunters if Ice Hunter still survives. Okay. Can we protect it? Ice Hunter's skills, Cold Claw removes all buffs from a single enemy. Afterward, deals attack damage to them and increases self-turn meter. Stand your ground, increases Ice Hunter's defense by a certain percentage of self-initial attack. I like this. I like the sound of this passive, but again, it's very hard for me to say if this is going to be worth it or not, because we need to see the damage it's going to be done. We're removing certain heroes, but these 2 heroes do look very, very good. Okay, I do like the look of them. Bloodlust Chase deals 3 stages of attack damage and bleed damage each to a single enemy. Meanwhile, each stage has a chance to inflict 1 layer of bleed for 2 turns. Besides, extra effects take place based on the number of bleed layers the target has before each stage deals damage. If there are no less than 2 layers, this stage deals 40% more damage. If there are no less than 4 layers, there's a chance to additionally inflict 1 layer after this stage successfully inflicts bleed. I like the sound of this as well, how it's scaling with our damage, or how many layers are on the enemy. Her exclusives are at level 1. Alicia acts for 1 extra turn after Merciless Blade is cast. Deadly Blade deals 3 stages of damage and refreshes the duration of all enemies' bleed after the 3rd. That's insane. That's an insane level 1 exclusive. She's going to replace Natalie. Okay, level 2 increases the bleed damage dealt by Alicia. Alicia now reappears at the end of the Ice Hunter's 2nd turn if Ice Hunter still survives, under which condition Alicia refreshes the cooldown of all her skills and acts immediately for 1 turn. Level 3 reduces the layers required to trigger Bloodlust Chase. Extra effects by 2. Meanwhile, reduces the cooldown of Bloodlust Chase by 1 turn for every 2 layers. Are you shitting me? That's insane. Okay, but it's only by her. Okay, well, I'm hoping she has a high effect hit chance then. I'm hoping she does. Okay, so both of these, Alicia, this is tough who to choose to help between. This is tough. They're both looking amazing. Isabel, the epic hero, Holy Light Parliament, attack red, please be good. I haven't even looked at this one yet. Light Arrow deals attack damage to a single enemy and deals 30% more damage to any target with light target. Radiant Impact deals attack damage to a single enemy and has a 100% piercing rate to any target with light target. What the fuck is light target? Her passive inflicts light target on the enemy with the lowest health percentage for 1 turn at the beginning of each round. Meanwhile, Isabel gains additional crit damage when dealing damage. Wow. Active skill 4 increases all attack by 20% for 2 turns and deals attack damage to all enemies. That's nice. That's nice as well. Bow of Brilliance, level 1, increases self-crit rate by 25% and crit damage by 30% for 2 turns. That's before it's cast as well. Level 2, Isabel acts for 1 turn immediately after killing any target of light target. Level 3, Radiant Impact ignores shield. Meanwhile, that's nice. Meanwhile, refreshes the cooldown of Rain of Ray when Radiant Impact inflicts a kill and inflicts light target on all enemies for 1 target for 1 turn. And that's nice as well. This is I like these heroes. I like all of them. I think they're all very good. My favourite. My favourite is most likely Inner until I see the multipliers on Alicia. I'm going to be honest, but I think Alicia could be pretty broken. Really does need to see the multipliers until we can come to a conclusion on that. But Inner has some great team possibilities. Okay, so Inner is definitely someone that you do want to pull. I know I'm going to cover the patch notes as well, but I just want to share the Miracle Wish Up heroes. It's Inner, Alicia, Tifia, Guhana, and Nasil. This is a tricky one because Guhana and Nasil are both fantastic, but Inner and Alicia are both looking very strong. We need to see the multipliers, yes. Ignore Tifia. No one, if you pull Tifia, I'm so sorry because she's just so bad. The epic heroes are Isabel, Hardak, Kolfum, and all very good, all very, very good epic heroes in this. So yeah, if you are pulling a Miracle Wish, it's actually quite a good rate up by the looks of it. If I was to pull, I would be going for Inner, but I do already have Guhana and Nasil. Guhana is a very, very good hero. Attack up, inferior healing down, speed up, speed down. So she does bring a lot of support to the team. Nasil, obviously, we all know about Nasil. Alicia is looking strong, but we need to see there's multipliers. And Tifia, just ignore her. Just ignore her. Okay. And don't forget, these all will be put into a normal wish pool as well. So that's it for this video. Let me know what you think of Alicia and Inner coming into the game. Also, the Isabel as well, the epic hero. But I'm really excited. I think they're good heroes. So let me know, and I'll see you all on the next video covering the patch notes. Take care, guys.